So my name is Jason Taft.
It's Mia Lisinski.
Peter Berge, and I'm the Senior Director of Innovation Research and Strategy.
And I'm a design researcher.
I'm a design researcher here at Sylver Consulting.
So my name is Brianna Sylver. I'm the President and Founder of Sylver Consulting. Today we're here to talk about a test and learn approach that we use for product development.
So the two parts of our prototyping approach are, on the one hand, beginning with what we call an assumptions workshop.
And then the second is prototyping research. So the Uncovering Assumptions workshop is about uncovering assumptions.
The Assumptions Workshop is all about identifying what you don't know about your problem and its solution, and identifying what you absolutely have to know in order for your solution to be successful.
We lead teams through a series of exercises that are about uncovering both explicit and implicit assumptions that teams are making related to whatever it is that they are developing.
And then we'll move on to prototyping and actually conducting further parts of the study once we have everyone on that same page.
A test and learn approach is very valuable for organizations when they've identified something that they want to put into market, but really want to shape it for maximum impact.
You really want to do a project like this when you're actually willing to say, we're not entirely sure we understand the problem, and we're not entirely sure we understand what the solution should be.
And it really lets everyone get on the same page moving forward, so there's no major surprises or things that come out of left field later in the study.
There are always assumptions that are embedded in what it is that they're going to do that really should be examined and unpacked in order to ensure success for the project in the long run.
This is a really valuable approach for development teams because unlike other forms of research where it can sometimes feel like you're stepping backwards before you can go forward, in this type of process, you are doing the research while you are building the experience of your product simultaneously.
When thinking about the value, I compare this to economic models. A lot of assumptions go into a model. You think about how people are going to behave, what resources they're going to have available, and what rules they have to follow. Similarly, we like our clients to know what environment they're assuming the solution is going to operate in, and to recognize if that's different from the way their business normally runs, or if they're thinking more on ideal spectrums.
It really helps us get a good view of the entire landscape of what this project is going to be utilized for, or how it might be actioned in the future within a client corporation. And so that really helps us get that wide lens view.
It's really about integrating the research itself into the build process associated with your development team. So they were creating an online portal for educators, and when they came to us, they had one sentence for what this offering might be. Yet still, there's lots of assumptions that were embedded in that one statement. So we brought them together first to say, what are our assumptions here? What are the things that are explicit? Through those series of exercises, we were able to identify maybe some of the more implicit assumptions that were being made. And more specifically, we were able to define from that session, what did we really need clarity about related to this online platform from educators themselves? With that clarity, we then brought a host of educators together for a workshop for one day. And in that one day, we were able to test a variety of different assumptions related to this online platform and ultimately end the day with a series of wireframes that really helped to highlight the direction that collectively they were seeing this platform for going.
Sylver really excels at doing this type of work due to the nature of partnership we take with our clients. We really do try to be fully engaged when we're working with you. We want to make you feel like we're an extension of your company and you yourself are an extension of our core research team at the same time. And I think doing this kind of uncovering assumptions activity before really diving into the depth of a project can really help everyone feel supported, heard, and really going into it on the same page.
So I want to be really clear. My suggestion is not that organizations stop doing discovery research. However, what I will tell you is that this methodology meets teams where they are.
you actually do have sort of like a defined pathway that will actually walk you through things that are not knowable at the outset, but will get you to a more confident and secure place in the end.
Lots of organizations want to focus more on the solution before articulating the problem. This approach is actually very sympathetic to that, meeting our clients where they're at while also showing them where they need to go.
Authentic thinking that's really about reality, doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in communication. We are actually the great communicators together with you to help you identify and think more clearly, more authentically about what the problem is and what some of the processes are that you can use to find a solution to the problem.
If you're interested in exploring how a test and learn approach might transform the way your organization thinks about insights, I invite you to reach out for a conversation at info@sylverconsulting.com.